Howdy, I'm Damien from Waxmaster Janitorial. Today I'm going to show you the basics of exterior window cleaning on single level storefronts. Now I know there is more than one way to skin a cat. This method is used for in-house janitorial crews as well as contracted crews. This video's purpose is to show someone the basics of the most basics part of window cleaning, single level exterior. The method we're using is traditional T-bar and squeegee. As far as the technique, there's two major techniques. One is just a draw and pull for the squeegee, and the other one is a fan technique. That's a little more advanced. This one I'm going to show you is easy. It's trainable. It does well. The only drawback is it's a little slow. If you're trying to make $1 million company out of $1 a window or whatever, cranking out windows all day, this video is probably not for you. This is more aimed at for supervisors needing to show their employees a simple, effective way to clean the exterior glass of a storefront, an office building, a single level dwelling, commercial. So we're going to dive right into it. Step one, I'm going to show you how to mix up the bucket. You could use a mop bucket, you could use one of those square buckets, which we have for sale here, or you could use just a 5-gallon bucket. Not really a big deal, especially if you're doing commercial cleaning. It's oftentimes done at night. So the image of you using a 5-gallon bucket may not be the best, but you're not doing it in the daytime in front of customers as a professional service. That's all you do. You're just the custodian at night or the janitor cleaning the windows. So a 5-gallon bucket's not a big deal. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. That's the first thing you need to do is gather your tools. Here we have just a real basic at-the-door squeegee. It's seen better days. It's well used, but the squeegee has been replaced recently, so that's the biggest thing. It's a fresh squeegee blade. It's not all super warped. I know a lot of professional window cleaners are going to argue till they're blue in the face about squeegee, T-bars, this, that, and the other. Again, this is for your employee, if you're a supervisor or manager or trainer, just showing them it's a real simple, easy way that if you are cleaning 5 windows a quarter for one place, or you got 10 customers every quarter, every month, not a huge deal to use some basic tools. Okay? So, squeegee, T-bar. Just a simple Unger T-bar. This one's a little fancier. It's got a scrubber on one side. You want a couple clean, dry cotton rags. Microfiber work well as well, but I know cotton is very popular in the cleaning industry. Here we just have some Renown window cleaning solution. It could be anything, as long as it's a cleaning concentrate. If you're a fan of Windex, use Windex. We have this Betco Green Earth Glass Cleaner here for sale. It's only $10 a gallon. It's really high concentrate, goes a long ways. We have a limited supply. Normally they're $35. They're marked down to $10 because we only have 4 in stock, and it was a promotional thing how we got them. So trying to sell them off the shelf. The other thing you could use to help with the evaporative properties of the cleaner, because most cleaners nowadays aren't ammoniated, you could add some isopropyl rubbing alcohol, or my personal favorite is just a little bit of ammonia. Now you don't need a whole lot. You don't need to wear a respirator, nothing crazy, because we're not adding a whole lot to there. The point is, you need water, a surfactant, and an evaporative, right? That evaporative could be the alcohol-based product. It could be an ammonia-based product. Doesn't really matter. You could use vinegar. Vinegar is an evaporative as well. Personally, I don't like the smell of vinegar, so I'm going to go with ammonia. One of the other tools we have is just a wooden threaded pole. You could use a locking pole, a shorter handle pole, but this is basically just to reach a little bit higher where I can reach. I'm kind of short. I'm 5'7", so 7-8 foot windows are a little hard for me to get to the top. So I like it, just a nice wooden pole. It's light, it's sturdy, it works well. And then we have a bucket. A Home Depot bucket, half full of water. I'm going to add my solution here. Alright, now you can measure it out, sure, or if you have a quick fill station or a machine that dilutes it for you, I'm going to go by an eyeball test. We're going to go about by color, because this is concentrated, and that's probably plenty. You don't need much, a little goes a long ways. Now the ammonia, very little. That's it. That's all you need. Then we're going to take our T-bar here. Mix it up. Ready to rock and roll. Remember, we're having one rag for wiping the squeegee blade, and one rag we'll use for touch-ups and drips and runs, and then the wettest rag towards the end we'll use to wipe the frames down. I'm going to go ahead and set the pole to the side for a second. I'm going to stuff my squeegee here in my pocket. Rag here. And rag here. Okay. Dunk, turn it around, get it nice and wet. Doesn't matter which one you use. Real dirty, you might want to hose it off first so you don't scratch the glass. But this window gets cleaned frequently. I'd say about once a month or so. Maybe move the camera a little bit so we can clean more than one window at a time. There we go. So, I'm going to do 3 windows rather. The method is real simple, it's kind of quick, it's also comparatively slow compared to the fanning method or any guys that do this day in, day out, all day. We've done by now. I'll pop that off, just put it in there. Now, see, I can't reach up here, so I'll get the squeegee. It's dry. Get it down at my face level. Tap it off. Wipe it off. Tap. Wipe. Beat. Now, do not work in direct sunlight, or if it's below freezing, you might want to add more ammonia to your solution so it doesn't freeze. So now we've got chopped down to about head level. Now what I'm going to do is get ready to do the rest of it. Make sure your squeegee's nice and dry. Start like this. Go here. Then you kind of curve it in. Wipe the frame with it. Repeat. That's where it's handy. These letterings, there's a small amount of cleaning solution around each word, and you can run down and leave a little streak. Take your dry clean rag, and swipe off the excess moisture. Run all the edges. Use your stick. Crisp. On the next one. you're new or you're not moving very fast, I would stick to one, maybe 2 panes or windows at a time. The dirty the windows, sometimes you have to paint twice. You have to paint 10, 15, 5 years, whatever. Sometimes I'll use my T-bar just to rinse the glass off first, do a pseudo cleaning, and then clean it again. You don't have to paint twice. If you miss a spot, you just start up. Done. Set my speedy aside. Grab my rag I'm using for the lettering and frame edges. Just dry off the lettering. Take it, scrape it over my hole here. Here is that great lettering. Take it. You don't get the solution on the frames. It dries, it's chalky, it's kind of bad. You don't wipe your edges, you'll have this little corner edge, just a milky, dirty look. It's not as crisp or sharp looking. We're going to take our wetest rag, which is the rag we use to wipe off the speedy. Just wipe the frame off. Looks good. So that's the easiest way to show your guys how to clean some windows, especially small storefront windows with just basic tools. Alrighty guys, have a nice day.